Before we get into the story, do me a favor, go to our YouTube page, or if you're watching us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and join Fowler Nation. It's easy to do. Do it right now. And don't slack off. But speaking about slacking off, so working nonstop for 8 hours in a day can burn you out and actually can make you less productive. So taking breaks every now and then is helpful. In fact, a little bit of slacking off at work actually makes you a lot more productive. Here's the problem. Sometimes you can't, because you don't want to slack off during lunchtime. You want to slack off at 3 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning and whatever. So here is a couple easy ways. We're going to help you here at the Fowler Show slack off. Don't tell your boss. Don't tell him at all. But here's a couple tips. First is to keep your boss off your trail, right? So first and foremost, you got to make sure you look like you got to look busy. You got to look busy. If you look busy, your boss won't bother you. So get ready to update your boss on your work at a drop of a hat. Always when they walk in your office, what are you doing? Oh, XYZW, boom, 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 boom. But the illusion of looking busy is a really, really, really big thing. So look busy. Don't sit at your desk staring at the wall. That doesn't help you at all. The second thing is to become a browser ninja, or I like to call it, just browse in secret. Couple tips for doing that. Always, if you work at if you're in a cubicle and you're probably watching the show in the cubicle, have a mirror right below your computer so you can see somebody walking up behind you. Or, resize your browser. I'm a big believer having mad browsers on the screen, 8 to 10 browsers on your screen. And you might be looking at the middle one, or you have your middle one, the one you want to look at the bottom, and have them smaller or bigger, and sort of there's a lot going on, right? Make sure you know your keyboard shortcuts, so you can move from different screens and you can move to different things. It helps you move a little bit faster. Turn down the brightness on your screen so it's hard for your boss to see it. Or if you can spring for it, get a privacy screen so that nobody can see your screen and have to sort of walk up at a different angle to see your screen. And be aware of your surroundings. It's obvious. And every now and then it's okay to nap it out. Now you want to take short power naps and don't do it at your. So I'll tell you a story. I'm divulging a little bit too much, but when I first started in the working world, I had a really, really huge desk. It was like a big workspace. It was like a bullpen, but my desk was the biggest desk in the bullpen. And what I used to do was I had a pillow under the desk, and I would go under the desk and fall asleep for 10 to 15 minutes and then come back out. But I would wait till everybody was gone, everybody went to lunch, and I would just slip under my desk, and then I would just sort of pop back up, knocked out under the desk. But I always had a timer. I used to time myself so I could wake up on time. But you didn't hear that from me. But also make sure you have a good excuse when you get caught. A bad excuse after you've already been caught is adding insult to injury. So have a good excuse when you get caught. So you're well, I was really trying to, and save yourself the trouble. All right, that's all I got for you when it comes to that. But rule of thumb, it's okay to slack off. Just make sure you're very controlled about your slacking, right? Easy to do. Makes sense, right? Okay, just hoping it makes sense.